The screen fades from black. A haunting violin echoes as slow flashes of Jamie and Claire filled the screen, their eyes filled with sorrow, the storm raging behind them. Then Claire's trembling voice breaks through. Every goodbye feels more permanent. Every heartbeat more fragile. That's how the Outlander Season 8 trailer begins. And in just a few minutes, it shatters the hearts of fans around the world. This isn't just another season. This is the beginning of the end. The moment we all feared was coming. A love story written through time is now staring straight into its final chapter. And the trailer. It's nothing short of devastating. The trailer opens in darkness, soft flickering candlelight on Claire's face. Her eyes tell a story we've seen unfold for almost a decade. Love, loss, and the endless pull of destiny. Her voice trembles as she says, "Time doesn't heal everything. Sometimes it only reminds you of what you've lost." Those words hit harder than any sword fight or battlefield ever could. It's a warning. A whisper that what's coming won't just change their world. It'll break it. Then, the trailer cuts to Jamie. Older, wearier, but his spirit unbroken. The camera lingers on his face, the lines of pain, the weight of years. Behind him, war drums echo in the distance. The American Revolution rages on. But this time, the danger feels more personal. There's a shot of smoke rising over Fraser's Ridge, and for a moment, it feels like everything Jamie and Claire built could be lost in an instant as the music swells. We see flashes, Claire tending to the wounded, Brianna clutching her child, Roger staring into the horizon. Every frame feels heavy, like a farewell we're not ready for. The editing is fast but emotional, each cut designed to remind us of what's at stake: family, love, and the cruel passage of time. Fans online have already called it the darkest trailer yet. Gone are the sweeping romance scenes and the playful banter. Instead, we see fire, rain, and tears. The cinematography feels raw, intimate close-ups, trembling hands, eyes filled with fear. There's a moment where Claire reaches for Jamie's hand, but the screen cuts to black before they touch. That single second says more than words ever could. The tone of this trailer makes. One thing clear, Outlander isn't just ending. It's preparing to leave a scar. The kind of ending that makes you sit in silence long after the screen fades. And even though fans have always known this day would come, no one expected it to feel this heavy. It's not just a story about time travel anymore. It's a story about running out of time. The trailer doesn't wait. It grabs you by the heart in the first 10 seconds. The screen fades in to the sound of rain hitting the ground. A woman's voice, Claire's, whispers, "Every choice we made led us here." It's not just a line. It's a confession. Then the camera cuts to Jamie, standing in the mist, holding something in his hand, a letter worn and burned at the edges. His face says everything: fear, regret, and love all tangled together. That's when you realize this season isn't about where they're going next. It's about what they might lose before they get there. Fans watching the trailer describe it as hauntingly beautiful. The pacing feels slower, heavier, every shot breathes, allowing you to feel the pain behind it. The battlefield scenes aren't filled with action. They're filled with silence. Broken flags, burned fields, and faces covered in ash. The trailer doesn't shout, it mourns. It tells us goodbye in whispers. And yet between the grief, there's still light. There's a moment, just one, where Jamie and Claire smile at each other, standing in golden sunlight. It's brief, fragile, but powerful. It reminds you that no matter how much time tears them apart, their bond always pulls them back together. That single look feels like a promise. Even if this is the end, love will not die. Then the trailer takes a sharp turn. The sound drops out, and all we hear is Claire's heartbeat. Slow, heavy. The screen flashes through faces, Brianna crying, Roger shouting, Jamie falling to his knees. The editing feels like memory fragments, like flashes of a life replaying before an ending. And when the music finally returns, it's not triumphant, it's sorrowful. Strings rise, soft and desperate, like a song saying farewell. Social media exploded the moment the trailer dropped. Fans used words like devastating, beautiful, and heartbreaking. Some even said they had tears before the halfway mark. and it's easy to see why every frame feels like a goodbye. This trailer isn't teasing adventure. It's preparing us for loss. One comment online summed it up perfectly. Outlander isn't ending with a bang. It's ending with a heartbeat, slow, human, and full of love. It's exactly what this trailer delivers, a final love letter to the fans. Wrapped in pain and beauty at its heart, Outlander has never just been about time travel. It's been about love surviving where time itself fails. And in this final season, the trailer makes one thing painfully clear. The story that began with a heartbeat in the Highlands is now closing with a whisper in the storm. As the trailer unfolds, the emotion feels heavier than ever. Claire's eyes are older now, wiser, but behind that calm strength, there's fear. Not of death, but of losing everything she's fought to protect. Her voice in the trailer says, "We thought time would give us forever, but time takes more than it gives." Those words echo through every frame, like a warning or maybe a farewell. Jamie, on the other hand, carries a different kind of pain. His body bears the marks of battles fought long ago, but it's his heart that feels the newest wounds. The trailer shows him standing in the rain, staring at the horizon as if he already knows what's coming. He doesn't speak, he doesn't need to. The silence says it all. For the first time, even Jamie Fraser looks tired of fighting fate. The tone of the trailer is soaked in nostalgia. We see glimpses of the past, flashes of their first meeting at Craigna Dun, the wedding, the separations, the reunions. These moments aren't shown to remind us of what happened. They're there to remind us how far they've come, how much they've lost along the way. Every memory feels like a goodbye in disguise. The color palette of the trailer tells its own story too. The warm golds and earthy greens that once defined Outlander's world have been replaced with cold blues and gray skies. It's as if even the world around them knows the end is near. The rain, the mist, the broken light, they all mirror the heartbreak in Claire and Jamie's faces. It's not tragedy for shock value. It's the weight of years finally catching up. And yet, beneath all that sorrow, the heartbeat of Outlander still pulses. Love. Love that defies reason, distance, and time itself. The trailer gives us one fleeting scene. Claire's hand resting on Jamie's chest, her voice soft, no matter the century. "I'll find you." That single line carries the essence of the entire series. It's not about surviving time. It's about belonging to someone through it. As the music swells, slow strings mixed with a single haunting violin, the camera lingers on their faces. No dialogue, just emotion. The kind of quiet love that doesn't need words because it's already written across every glance. Every tear, every breath. This season's emotional core isn't built on twists or battles. It's built on something far more fragile, the realization that every moment counts, because nothing lasts forever. And for Outlander fans, that message hits harder than any sword, any war, any goodbye. Every face in the Outlander Season 8 trailer feels like a story on the edge of breaking. These aren't just characters anymore. They're people we've lived with, cried with, and grown old with. And now, the trailer makes it clear, every one of them is standing at a crossroads where love and loss collide. Jamie Fraser, the man who's fought battles across centuries, looks different this time. The fire in his eyes is still there, but it burns softer, sadder. The trailer shows him riding through mist, alone, his voice quiet as he says, "I've given everything I had to time." His armor might be strong, but his heart has cracks now, cracks made by years of sacrifice and the ghosts of what he's lost. There's a moment, a single frame, where he turns toward Claire with tears in his eyes, and for a heartbeat. You can see the fear of a man who's realizing he can't fight fate forever. Claire, as always, is the Anchor.com, brave, but breaking inside. Her hands are still steady as she tends to the wounded, yet her eyes betray her. The trailer shows her walking through a field of ash, holding on to something, Jamie's scarf, maybe her voice trembling. "I've crossed time for him before, but what if this time? I can't?" That line alone has already sent shockwaves through the fandom. Claire has always been the bridge between worlds, but now, feels like even she's losing her grip on time. Then there's Brianna, caught between the past and the future. She's seen in the trailer, clutching her child close, eyes filled with the same fire her mother once had. There's no dialogue, just her looking out the window as thunder rumbles in the distance. It's a reminder that while Jamie and Claire's story may be nearing its end, the legacy continues through her. Her journey now carries the weight of both their worlds. Roger, once the historian watching from the sidelines, now carries the quiet strength of a man who's seen too much. His line in the trailer, "Every story ends, but love leaves echoes," feels like it's spoken not just to Brianna, but to us, the fans. Because that's what Outlander has always done. It's echoed through every heart that's followed it. Even the side characters. Those who once stood in the background feel more alive and more fragile than ever. Familiar faces appear briefly. Fergus, Marsali, Ian, their smiles are weary, their eyes heavy. They're reminders of how much this family has endured together and how much they stand to lose now. What makes this trailer truly devastating isn't the attles or the explosions, it's the stillness. The way each character looks when they think no one's watching. It's grief hidden behind half-smiles. It's the realization that no matter how strong they've been, time will eventually ask for its due. Every character we love is facing a final test, not of courage, but of endurance. The courage to say goodbye, the strength to keep going when history starts to close its pages. This season doesn't just promise an ending. It promises a reckoning for every choice, every sacrifice, every heartbeat that's brought them here. The trailer doesn't just hint at an ending. It feels like one. Every sound, every glance, every frame carries the gravity of goodbye. Outlander Season 8 isn't teasing the next adventure. It's reminding us that every journey, no matter how timeless, must come home someday. The music begins softly. Just a faint hum beneath the sound of wind. Then, the voice of Claire cuts through. "I've always known our time was borrowed." That one line freezes everything. Suddenly, you realize the truth. This isn't just another season. This is a farewell to an entire decade of love, pain, and destiny. The trailer doesn't shout it, it whispers it like a secret between the characters and the fans, who have walked with them since the beginning. There's something different in the way the scenes are shot. The light feels colder, the landscapes emptier. Even the silences linger longer, as if the world itself is holding its breath. You can almost sense the ghosts of every season walking beside. Jamie and Claire, from the Scottish moors to the war-torn colonies, it's not just a story reaching its end. It's a lifetime of moments folding into one final chapter. What makes this trailer devastating isn't that things are ending, it's that it feels so earned. We've watched Jamie and Claire survive battles, betrayal, and the impossible pull of time itself. But this time, it's not fate they're fighting. It's the passage of life, the years, the inevitability of goodbye. And in that truth lies the deepest heartbreak, the kind that doesn't need death or tragedy to hurt. The kind that simply comes when something beautiful runs its course. You can feel that this final season wants to honor everything Outlander has stood for. The love that defies centuries. The courage to hold on when the world shifts beneath your feet. The pain of realizing that no matter how far you travel, you can never escape time. The trailer doesn't offer false hope, it offers honesty. And that's what makes it powerful. Online, fans are already calling it the most emotional farewell in television history. Many say they're not ready, and maybe that's the point. Maybe no one ever truly is. The trailer feels like the show's final embrace, gentle, bittersweet, and full of gratitude. As the screen fades to black, a single line appears. The end is only the beginning of the legend. It's not just a goodbye. It's a promise that what Jamie and Claire built will live on, in the echoes of love that outlast time itself. The Outlander Season 8 trailer doesn't just show us scenes, it hides messages. Every frame feels like a riddle, every sound like a whisper from the past. For longtime fans, it's not just what we see that matters, it's what we don't see. The first clue hides in plain sight. In one of the opening shots, Jamie stands by the edge of a fog-covered field, holding a letter sealed with red wax. The camera lingers too long to be random. That letter might be more than a message. Could it be the final goodbye to someone we've loved for years? Or maybe a confession, something Jamie has never said aloud. The wax seal even bears a faint emblem, the Fraser crest, cracked and fading. It feels symbolic, like a family legacy on the edge of being forgotten. Then there's Claire. Her wedding ring, the one that has traveled through centuries with her, appears muddy. Half buried in the soil during a quick flash, fans have already frozen the frame and noticed it's not on her finger. Could this mean she's been separated from Jamie once more? Or is it a metaphor? A sign that even time can't hold on forever? Whatever it means, it's deliberate. Outlander never leaves symbols. Lying around without purpose, another detail fans can't stop talking about, is the ghostly presence. In one quick frame, a silhouette, standing at Cray Na, done as lightning strikes. The shape is familiar, but blurred. Some say it's Guileless Duncan. Others believe it's Claire's daughter Brianna, or even Claire herself, caught in a loop of time, watching her own past. The idea that Outlander could end where it all began at the Stones sends chills down every fan's spine. There's also the sound design. In the final seconds of the trailer, after the title fades, you can hear faint whispers under the music, reversed, layered, almost hidden. Fans have slowed it down, and it sounds like Jamie's voice saying, "Find me." It's barely audible, but it's there. It's a haunting callback to their first separation, and maybe a clue that time will test them one last time. The costumes, to tell a story. Claire's dress in one scene mirrors the one she wore in Season 1, only darker aged, worn, stained. Jamie's tartan is faded, almost colorless, as though time has been draining the life from it. Even the camera angles echo the show's beginning, wide Scottish hills. Then close-ups on hands, reaching, touching, breaking apart. It's all deliberate. A visual circle completing itself. And the biggest mystery, the voice at the end of the trailer. It's not Jamie, it's not Claire. It's someone else, a male voice, older, calm, saying, "It's time to come home." The fandom is split. Is it Roger? Is it Jamie's spirit? Or someone calling from beyond the stones? Whatever it is, that line alone transforms the trailer from emotional to haunting. Every Outlander trailer has carried emotion, but this one carries prophecy. It tells us the end isn't just coming, it's already written. And maybe the most devastating part is that the characters don't know it yet. They're walking toward their fate, and all we can do is watch and hope that love wins one more time. And just like that, the screen fades to black. No explosions, no victory, just silence. A single heartbeat echoes in the distance, steady, human, and heartbreakingly real. That's how the Outlander Season 8 trailer ends, not with a promise of what's next, but with the ache of what's being left behind. For nearly a decade, we've followed Jamie and Claire across time, across wars, across lifetimes. We've watched them fall in love under the Scottish sky, survive the impossible, and defy every force that tried to tear them apart. But now, for the first time, even time itself seems ready to say goodbye. The trailer doesn't beg for attention, it earns it. It feels like a love letter written in tears, sealed with history, and delivered straight to the hearts of those who've loved this story since the beginning. The most powerful part? The realization that Outlander was never really about time travel. It was about love, the kind that refuses to die. The kind that whispers through centuries, through letters, through echoes of memory. Jamie and Claire's story may end, but their love will forever belong to the wind, to the stones, to the hearts of the fans who believed in it as the logo fades in Outlander, the final season. You can almost feel the weight of 10 years collapsing into one final breath. The music swells, violins trembling, drums fading, and Claire's voice returns one last time. Love is the one thing that never changes. That line doesn't just close the trailer, it closes a chapter of television history. It reminds us that even though stories end, the emotions they awaken never fade. And maybe that's what makes this trailer so devastating. It's not the loss of characters, but the realization that we're losing a piece of ourselves. The part that believed love could outrun time, to every fan watching. This is your moment. Your memories, your tears, your laughter, they've built this world as much as the writers ever did. So before this final season arrives, take a moment. Revisit the first episode. Remember the first touch, the first goodbye. The first time you realized Outlander wasn't just a show, it was a journey. And when the season finally begins, remember this, the story may end. But love their love, our love will echo forever. So tell me, what moment from the trailer broke you the most? Was it Jamie's silent stare, Claire's trembling voice, or that final whisper in the dark? Let your heart speak in the comments below. Because this time, every goodbye deserves to be heard.